Fine looking a little disheveled, but this hair is unacceptable. Sheesh. Dizzy. I made it. I almost didn't. I almost didn't. Now that I turned it on, I can turn it off and I can go to bed. I like to believe that my procrastination has gotten better, but it has not. I don't know if you ever get like this, but sometimes when I've got so much on my mind and so much I need to do, it can kind of be paralyzing a little bit. Anyway, I'm sure that's like a very normal thing. But it sucks. If you want to commentate with me tonight, be awesome to get some reps in. But if not, just some random 1v1s. But I know you're busy, so I might try to sneak into some 1v1 lobbies. Just you know, do the thing. Okay, instead of energy drink, I'm gonna do what's probably worse because it'll give me gut rot. Some nice Dr. Pepper. But at least it has so much sugar in it that it's like after a couple sips, I can't even, it's like too much. When I deleted and re-added my webcam, I lost my chroma key. So now my webcam's all washed out. Okay. 'Cause this is how we do it. Oh, I gotta make sure YouTube is pulled up. And it is what it is. Oh no. Welcome to all you early birds. I'm old Greg. I hope I make it an hour. I hope I make it 2 hours, but I hope I make it an hour.
My God, this is an outrage. GR8 Strimer.
Dizzy. Woohoo! You're even on to play some games? Okay. Well, this night just got way more interesting. Or you get on to commentate. No, YouTube is supposed to be paused. That's supposed to be going. Okay. Wowzers. All three of us are Protoss? Dude, thanks for donating the big bucks. I don't even know what that puts us at now. Wow, I don't know cannon rushing was plus ultra. I'm gonna be stewing about it. I thought something different. Alright, well we have to redo our math tonight. But anyway. Thank you. We're gonna make it the best Saturday ever. DeWalt's gonna make so much money. Someone said a few years ago, even though, you know, we haven't even been doing this for a few years, so it's just been a couple months ago, who said that we should just change it to the DeWalt Fund. It was like right after Battle of the Beehive 1. Or maybe it was Battle of the Beehive 2, I don't know. But it was pretty damn funny, either way. Tony, what up? I know, and I thought it was what we had talked about before. Run away! So I thought it was the amount that we talked about before, but it was way more. That's why, so we gotta do some maths. Which I was also even thinking about. Tonight, if I didn't stream, there's a lot of other things that I need to work on. And since I'm going to be home with my kid tomorrow, it's going to be really hard to do all these things. All of the extra things I need to do. I was watching Doe play today. And he had a few games that he played at just 100 APM. And I don't know if it was like to goof or not. The goofs and gaffs, but Made me think like, man, I really do try probably too hard sometimes. To where I psych myself out. So, we're just gonna slow it down a little bit. I don't fully blame him for going for something like that. I just think when you have two Zerg allies, it's not usually the strategy that you go for. Oh no, the stupid screen went to sleep. It's not supposed to do that. Ah, and then it locked. It's cool of these guys to openly GG. I was gonna say, honestly, there's too many zealots to even even have to worry about. So it makes sense to just let her go. What's up, Beer Garden? Yeah, exactly, man. Like, your dudes aren't gonna have units for like 6 minutes, so by the time his drop was coming out, like both his Zergs were defending. Guess 3 o'clock wasn't having to that much, but since he didn't have any units, he died, and then 3 o'clock died. That's just weird. Just weird. Let's see what happens. That's cool. I hear you. On one hand, I kind of feel that way. And another, I don't. I don't feel like a whole lot's going on. Nice. Oh, never mind. I guess not. I guess I don't tonight, but I will. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I feel. Drone?
미네랄이 부족하네요. 드론 뭐해? 우와, 미네랄이 부족해.
Not after I just hyped you up. What'd he say? Oh no. Where's my chats? What are you going to school for? Oh, dang it, we missed Steve-O. Steve-O. I don't want to do 1.5 times speed either. Cast me, Lord. How the hell did a fly get in here? Get the fuck out of here, guy. God damn it. There is nothing more distracting than a fly. That's not true. There's a lot of things that are more distracting, but that is going to be really annoying. Whoa! Apocalypse. Oh, we missed one. Alright, I'm just gonna have to make one. That works. Paradox, what up, man? Oh, geez. Yeah, so my buddy who... So, that's funny. I have a friend who has... He doesn't play StarCraft, but he's got a username just like that. So, anyway, the last time I heard someone doing that much school was my friend who became a pharmacist. And it was just a long, arduous process. Paradox, what's new with you too, man? How many years do you have left, by the way, of school? Sounds like it's just ramping up. since I'm in IT, I just do certs. I should have gone to college, I think, probably,
미네랄이
when I was a lot younger. I
미네랄이
went to a few
부족해요.
semesters of college and I was like, I want to go in for this. Why do I have to do all these random, dumb bullshit classes? So I stopped going. But I also had different priorities. Like, I was just trying to focus on surviving at the time. I didn't really have leeway or support to do school. And it's not like that's not an excuse. I should have done it anyway. But I think it does help. That same friend who became a pharmacist, he had a really, really good support system. So he would have done it anyway because he's that good. It's just it would have been a lot more exhausting, and he already was way effing exhausted. I was just about to go. God damn it. Mech. Yeah, now I have to get more certs for work so I can find employment elsewhere. So it's kind of lame that I have to, like, go back. I mean, probably anyone has to do this, but I have to go back and spend money. Hold on here, friend. To just show that I already know. Like, take tests, the things that I know to show that I already know, so I can put on a resume, blah, 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 blah. And that's just how the world works. Just a little minor annoyance. It's definitely lagging because I am not clicking at almost 300 moves per second. That ain't happening. But I'm gonna get supply blocked. It's gonna be epic. Anyway, there's more life story that you guys didn't ask about. Sorry, I was just thinking about school too. I mean, you kind of should have known, I think. It's true that Protoss is playing pretty defensively. His Terran friend's playing pretty defensively as well.
미네랄이 부족해요.
Lotto Max. Damn it. Oh, and then Paradox. I gotta ask how freaking Sumo's going.
연구
It
완료.
says like 15 days, right? And whoever has the highest score wins. What if there's any crazy upsets? And I will read. I've got a brother-in-law that was in the Marines. Yay! Early attacks win the game. 14 months, that's not bad. I mean, it kind of sucks, but I was thinking years. Good for you for going back and finishing it all the way through. We'll move him up. He's trying. Probably lose a guy. We'll just team stack. Pick on weak players. Just kidding. I get shit on all the time, so. Oh, the guy probably had some fun stuff to say. I literally just smacked the fly, but I don't know where it ended up. Fucker. Hopefully I like knocked it out a little bit. Dang. Yeah, man. That's real life right there. Unfortunately, nope, now the fly's just fucking pissed and it's flying around way more. God damn it. Fuck off, dude. It wasn't a freaking challenge. Jesus Christ. Ugh, my God. Just gonna try to ignore it. Yeah, even certs are becoming kind of annoying. Since they've gained a little bit of traction, they are... They're trying to charge more and require more. It's just stupid. It's all stupid. This guy's gonna... So it doesn't really matter. Peaking is in like the peak of a... Ugh. Mr. Sneevil, what up? Do we lose a player? Looks like Dizzy's done playing tonight. He's too busy instigating the opponents. Yeah, exactly, man. So I really think it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's like just whatever. Pa-pa-paz. I guess as long as you're doing something, it's all good. I honestly believe... Well, I don't know. I don't think my opinion matters, but I think the old way of doing it when people would like work at a craft for so long that they'd be considered a master and then they'd find like an apprentice. Like I know people have been doing that since, I don't know, like probably 1,000 years or something, but like a lot of people in IT, maybe it's different now, but a lot of people in IT will... Is this dude just gonna quit again? Is he the one who quit? Is he the problem? Anyway, you learn a lot of that stuff as you need to learn that stuff, depending on your position and everything. I asked. Alright, so 1 Protoss, 2 Zergs. Looks like our K. Mugrero is gonna quit. That's fine.
미네랄이 부족하네요.
Oh, thanks, man. But yeah, as far as what your buddy was saying too, I think that he's right. A lot of them have started to get up there, and then you have to do the same continuing education and stuff too. It's just, it is whatever. Oh yeah, I should have set my overlord down. Good stuff. Fastest are too entertaining. They are or aren't?
오버로드를 더 생성하세요.
I mean, I think they're super entertaining. I was really intrigued a few years ago when I was just trying to find other streams that wasn't like Artosis and Tasteless and just like the occasional random streamer, because like they're not on all the time and ASL wasn't on all the time. Then I just saw some like extremely good fastest players, saw how competitive it was, and there's a team aspect to it, and how like just how high the skill ceiling was. Anyway, there's a lot really cool and inspiring about it, and I was like, man, it's like there's not very many English speakers though. I was like, there's an opportunity here in this this dead game that nobody watches. Like an old oil well that just needs to be replundered. Probably introduce some fracking techniques into Brood Ore, get some more oil out of it. Anyway. I love that Overlord. He was a great Overlord. Great, now we're never gonna get it.
오버로드를 더 생성하세요. 미네랄이 부족해요. 보급품이 부족해요. 오버로드를 더 만들어주세요.
Alright, Overlord up here. Overlord over here. Some guys get stagnant. Do I keep trying to go out and learn new stuff? Yeah, that's true. I'm probably even guilty of that a little bit too. There's a developer at my work that he learned everything that he ever wanted and needed to learn between like 2005 and 2010, and he hasn't modernized since. So there is definitely some truth to that. In my own experience, I'd say it's probably partially work culture too, depending on how well the department is treated and how much they're allowed to not just keep up with trends, but keep up with technology and preventative measures. It's not always the case, you know? But I do definitely see that. No! Fucking hell. I don't know why I have this little extra computer, and all of a sudden, after an update, it's like, no, we just won't stay on anymore. So stupid. As if I was not juggling enough blades. Hey, thank you. Is it Chris Cranium? Thanks, man. I'm sorry you were laid off, dude. Part of what I was saying before really just kind of, Jesus Christ. It can be good. Just kind of depends on where you end up. There's a consultant that our company goes through. I don't know why, but it's not my call. And it's a consultant company for IT. And on one end I can kind of see it, but anyway. And he said they had this position open not too long ago for just kind of like a basic help desk guy. And because the company that I work for is like in the mortgage / housing industry, and this dude said everyone that applied, their previous job was a loan officer. It was for a receptionist position and a help desk guy. It's like, dang, that's so I don't know if that's what you were doing before. It just reminded me of that. Times are tough. That's probably part of the reason why I have to get more certificates too. It's just because there is a lot more competition than there was a few years ago when they were like, everyone was dying for people who knew how to turn on a computer. Even just turn one on and off again. It's gonna turn off again. This piece of shit. Quit turning off, dick. I need to have more units. I am, like, I've got a decent amount, but I need to... Get the old Overlord spread. Sounds like you found something else though, so you didn't have to get into IT. It's probably good. They're kind of just letting us do whatever, so I guess I should start. Oh, brother. Having flashbacks of last night. I know I'm right next to a Protoss, so... don't look at these guys.
아군이 공격받고 있어요. 누가 우리 친구들을 때리나 봐요. 어디야? 누가 우리 친구들을 때리나 봐요. 누구야? 신나? 이제 아무도 날 박지 못할걸? 아이, 가스가 더 필요해요.
So, and I've got a bank and I've had one for a while. I need to just kind of like chill for a second anyway. Like, I'm going to lose a lot of minerals here because I just sent a bunch of dudes on gas.
진화가 끝났어요. 덤벼라!
Let's get these guys kind of over here.
신나? 이제 아무도 날 박지 못할걸?
미네랄이 부족해요.
Part of me wants to just barrel these guys down, but I won't. I think this is just the win more move.
신나? 이제 아무도 날 박지 못할걸?
Plus, Terran's already dead, so they're just both gonna quit right now anyway.
누가 우리 친구들을 때리나 봐요. 어디야?
Good news, everyone.
Hey, Applum, thank you. Was able to peek over just in time.
우리 편이 공격받고 있잖아. 진화 완료.
Sure, go gather. Actually, I don't know, you know, like they're
아군이
dead, right? So Like, I know he just wants to sit and play tower defense for a few minutes, and I really don't care.
진화가 끝났어요. 덤벼라. 안녕. 우리 편이 공격받고 있잖아.
We can quit. Okay. Good job to Dizzy. He was really all over the map on that one. He started out with a ton of just zealot pressure, and then he followed it up with drops. Clean game. Okay, this should keep the screen up. Maybe I'm done for the night. How dumb would it look if I lowered myself just a little bit? Took my booster down. I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on my palm. So if I sit lower, it's either my shoulder or my palms. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because of this game. It's because of playing this game specifically. Que Mugrero. Que Mugrero. "11 years." Oh dang.
미네랄이 부족하네요.
Wait, so did you actually switch into...
미네랄이 부족하네요.
So did you not do IT then? Yeah, I was almost to Guardians. Since it's a bunch of Zergs, I guess we might... I don't know, it might just cheese me out. It might just cheese everybody out. Like, the 3 of the opponents might be Zerg. The chances of that isn't very high, but... And thank you. I was kind of annoyed the Hydras couldn't catch up to them, but then if he would have kept moving his Corsairs, they could have escaped. But he didn't. So I'll take it. You guys remember my crazy, messy drop game? Oh look, it's a mirror matchup. That's cute. They only know there's one Zerg. They don't know where the Zerg is either. So I think if they were going to do it, they would have sent it out already. But I don't know. Maybe not. Interesting. Looks like Speedling.
오, 보급품이 부족하네요.
But I shouldn't
지어주세요.
presume that I know. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's where I'm at now, is just
부족하네요.
getting some security certifications. Oh my gosh, some certificates. I heard the dude that runs CompT is kind of a dick. That's why it's interesting. I'd rather, if I can, do something else. Which there's like, they either called like IITL or something like that. I don't know. But there's like another. I think I'll just end up having to do it, right? That's like the big choice. There's a couple of other smaller like off programs. Okay, we'll see though. That's cool that you got to stay in software. The coworker that I have that's in software, he is the worst.
보급품이 부족하네요. 파일런을 지어주세요.
But I know that that's not normal. Oh, I'll have to check that out.
필요해요. 보급품이 부족하네요. 파일런을
What's
지어주세요.
more normal? Unfortunately, I went off on kind of a tangent, so
베스핀 가스가 더 필요해요. 아쉽지만 가스가 모자라서 할 수 없네요.
oh man, you gotta do something.
공격받고 있어요. 도와주러 가요.
It was too tempting, I think, to just kind of start attacking this. I get that it was probably not wise, but when I just see it out in the open like that, I feel like even if I keep putting pressure on, I might be able to battering ram it down. It does have hydras now.
아쉽지만 가스가 모자라서 할 수 없네요. 미네랄이 모자라요. 프로브 빨리
Yeah.
움직여. 우리 친구가 공격받고 있어요. 도와주러 가요. 업그레이드 완료. 그곳에는 소환할 수 없어요.
By the way, shameless plug, I think with Dizzy's donation, we're at like 250 bucks for the Battle of the Beehive.
아쉽지만 가스가
We have like 5 signups, so there's not a lot of competition for it right now.
오, 이런 친구가 공격받고 있네요. 친구야, 조심해. 베스핀 가스가 더 필요해요. 업그레이드 완료. 그곳에는 소환할 수 없어요. 거기엔 소환이 안 될 것 같죠? 업그레이드 완료. 미네랄이 부족하네요. 그곳에는 소환할 수 없어요. 미네랄이 부족하네요. 미네랄이 부족하네요.
Might not seem like I'm being a team player, but I'm trying to just prevent Protoss from moving out.
아군이 공격받고 있어요. 우리 친구가 공격받고 있어요. 도와주러 가요. 베스핀 가스가 더 필요해요. 우와, 업그레이드가 끝났대요. 베스핀 가스가 더 필요해요.
This guy's fucking dead. Oh, sick. Just a little tit for tat against Protoss. Help zone a little bit. Put a little pressure on Zerg. Dizzy and our Zerg friend killed the Zerg. Goes for a big old drop. So I've got to be on it with making sure that I am attacking more. I feel like I helped give them time. Like our Zergs weren't, I don't think, really ever on a lot of pressure. Just a few scouting Zerglings, and that's it. Let's see. That's the most wholesome ASCII I think I've ever seen in my life.
미네랄이 부족해요. SCV, 너희들 혼날 줄 알아?
Alright, this is going to be interesting. Random, Terran.
미네랄이 부족해요.
Guess it just depends what our randoms are.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you're talking about just the personality types of some software developers. Again, I just think I had a really bad experience with one, and it's too bad. And I know people in IT have that same, a lot of times they have that same reputation too. Even when I switched jobs, that was like one of my biggest things that I wanted to work on, is the people's perception of IT at the place that I was working at, because they were really standoffish. But in the end, it doesn't matter.
SCV good to go, sir.
Make it like what? Watch the streamer who's streaming on Twitch. Age of Empires 2, turning into your games. Seem pretty well. This streamer gets like featured in Microsoft. Oh, dude, I would friggin' love that. But only now after Microsoft has bought Activision Blizzard has that gone through. This might be the perfect opportunity for them. Just saying, if there's any guys, I guess I should stop all the slurs. I was gonna say, too bad it's Blizzard and they fucking hate their own games. Like, they find their RTS games as putrid shit. I don't get why. People love them. They keep playing them after 20 years, but they just despise the things that made them the most successful. I can't even, like, not even, like, I can't emote it enough on how much they just hate their own intellectual properties. They come out with Overwatch, right, a few years ago, and they're like, wow, this is really cool. I fucking hate it. They're like, time to take the next 6 years and just fucking kill it. Huh. Will that stop it, I wonder? At the end of the day, it was really inconsequential, but anyway, now that it's Microsoft, there's hope. If Microsoft is getting in on the action, dude, that would be amazing. It doesn't even have to be, like, it doesn't even have to be us is what I was going to say, but then I was just thinking, no one else does it, so if they're going to do it, it has to be us. Sorry, Microsoft. I'll try to clean up my mouth, though, you know? Maybe. Wishful thinking. My wife would love it if I didn't talk like a sailor throughout the day. Anyway, so... Not the cursing part, just all the sailor terms. Shit. So, anyway, I didn't know they did that. That's cool, though. That's a cool thing to keep in mind. If it's just Blizzard, I'd given up hope. Slideshow. They call it a soup kitchen. Bros. I don't know where I went wrong. Buttons. I will get one. I don't care what I have to sacrifice to get it. Guess we won't. Oh, we did. So we've got 11 o'clock, that's probably going mech. We got big old Bioforce from
Yes, sir.
Captain ready.
SCV good to go, sir.
5 o'clock.
Where does it hurt?
I read you.
Guess my macros really gotta be on point.
Did someone take
Ha ha.
SCV good to go,
upgrade?
sir.
완료.
Piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Commander,
State the nature of your medical emergency. Where does it hurt?
SCV good to go, sir.
Did someone page me?
give me something to shoot.
Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Who needs stim anyway?
Orders, Captain.
Okay, I don't want to get supply blocked if I can help it.
없어요.
Standing by.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. I'm finished. Orders received.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Job's finished.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
I read you. SCV good
서플라이
to go, sir.
디포가 부족해요.
Yes, sir. Job's finished. Orders received. Yes, sir. Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go.
Aha.
Job's finished.
It's not gonna work, idiot.
Need medical attention.
Orders, Captain. Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir.
Captain ready.
Standing by.
Reporting for duty.
연구 완료. 아군이 공격받고 있어요.
Right away, sir.
Captain ready.
Magnificent.
Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
미네랄이 부족해요.
Orders, Captain.
부속 건물 완성.
Yes, sir. Job's I read you. I read you.
미네랄이 부족해요.
SCV good to go, sir.
미네랄이 부족해요. SCV 너희들 혼날 줄 알아?
I read you. Job's reporting for duty.
미네랄이 부족해요. SCV 너희들 혼날 줄 알아?
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me,
Orders,
boy?
Captain.
Commander,
Yes, sir.
Captain ready.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Job's finished. Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir.
오, 우리 친구가 공격받고 있대요. 어서 도와줘요. 미네랄이 부족해요.
Captain.
give me something to
부속 건물 완성.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
건설할 수 없는 지역이에요.
Identify target. Delighted to, sir. I read you.
Did someone page me?
Reporting for duty.
아군이 공격받고 있어요.
Where does it hurt?
Identify target.
연구 끝.
SCV good to go,
좋았어.
sir.
부속 건물을 다 지었대요.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
우와,
Oh, he actually stayed.
부속 건물 완성.
Reporting for duty.
Ready to roll out. Identify target. Orders, sir.
I read you. Yes,
Ready
sir.
to roll out.
거기엔 건설할 수가 없어요.
Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
Jacked up and good to go.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Sweet. That was a frustrating one for me because it was so laggy. Getting siege tanked in from both sides isn't fun. Tankry! Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was trying to think if there's any fastest tournaments in Korea, but since I don't speak Korean or understand it all that well, I'm not super involved in the scene, so I don't get to see it. So that was my first thought was, if you were to do it, if Microsoft were to support some, I think South Korea would be the best start. But if they wanted something that was like predominantly English, it's like, me and Dizzy, baby, that's what you got. Or they could start throwing money back into like ASL and stuff. Like, yeah, Dizzy's playing really well, but he still has to carry two teammates. That's true.
미네랄이 부족하네요.
I've really only heard secondhand, but it seems like StarCraft 2 is bigger in the foreign scene. Like, we all love watching GSL, but all the best players are in Korea. At least in my opinion. I know you've got Cyril and Raynor, and I don't know if Neeb still plays, but he was one. And then there's that one, German Terran. He still streams a lot. I would just be down if Microsoft just refreshed the servers that they use for Brood War. Like, I know they just spent $69 billion, but I mean, like, you just spent $69 billion. So what's all the things that you can do to like renovate and reinvigorate your audiences and da 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 da? Like, upgrade the servers, even on some of their classic games.
소원이 안될 것 같죠?
If they promoted it a little bit, I don't know how they get money.
빨리 움직여.
Uh-oh. Were you the Zerg in the last game? Listen here, guy. I've seen a thing or two when it comes to bunker rushes.
우리 친구가 공격받고 있어요. 도와주러
Don't
가요.
worry, I'm done. Oh, really? Not that I'm opposed to it. I don't know. They've got to add some type of free-to-play element to it, right? Like, they've got to add something that will allow people to spend more money on the game.
조심해. 보급품이 부족하네요. 파일런을 지어주세요. 우리 친구가 공격받고 있어요. 도와주러 가요.
waiting a long time for that to finish.
미네랄이 부족하네요.
I know we probably moved past it, but since I have to focus on the game and then come back to it, I would, like, I obviously love watching Korean players, so I would take whatever when it came to, like, tournaments. Any type of support, I think would be awesome.
그곳에는 소환할 수 없어요. 아군이 공격받고 있어요. 베스핀 가스가 더 필요해요. 베스핀 가스가 더 필요해요. 아쉽지만
I'm playing this
못
pretty
알아서
tech
할수
greedy.
없네요.
For the range that these have, it's incredible that we don't have, that we're not hitting that bunker.
미안하지만 거기에 소환이 안 돼요. 거기엔 소환이 안 될 것 같죠? 베스핀 가스가 더 필요해요. 미네랄이 부족하네요. 미네랄이 부족하네요. 업그레이드가 끝났대요.
That was weird. Thank goodness I finally did something, though, to help support my team.
연구가 끝났어요. 이제부터 재미있어질 거예요.
Despite the jokes, I really do want to
더 필요해요.
help. Alright, Zerg.
파일론이 더 필요해요.
I wanted to get Maelstrom. Maelstrom.
우리 친구가 공격받고 있어요. 도와주러 가요. 보급품이 부족하네요. 파일론을 지어주세요.
So no lurkers at his main, huh?
친구가 공격받고 있네요. 친구야, 조심해.
And that's that. T-Bell. Hope I was saying that right earlier. Mr. Sneevil, have a good night, dude. Thanks for hanging out. That was a fun chat, too. Glad someone else kind of gets it. The type of people that we have to work with sometimes. Which actually reminds me of one company that did reach out to me. They wanted something slightly different, so I didn't apply. But it sounded like they wanted a person, and the job is just called a project manager. But they were looking for a person to essentially be able to work with the software guys and then the loan officers slash the just really quick, are you done? Anyway, to sit in between the software guys and I would say like the producers, the loan officers, the clients. It was funny. It's like I don't have enough for the type of software that they were using. I don't have enough experience with it, like loan processing software. I'm getting there, but it was pretty funny. And it's like it's that scene off of Office Space where he's like, I'm a people person. We literally watched that YouTube video and I brought it up. Like, so what do you actually do here? He's like, I talk to the clients and I get what they want. I take it to the software guys because the software guys don't want to deal with them. Like, but the clients could just go straight to the software guys. It's like, no, you don't get it. Well, if that was the case, we should have just commentated on one. If that's how it goes... No, I don't want to do a 2v2. If that's how it's going to go, I'm going to see if I can watch like a 1v1. Eight Styler 14. I mean, we could. I'm down to ask whoever. I think I asked... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0. Dang, you really have to fill this, huh? We might be waiting here for a minute, so if everyone pieces out, I'll understand. Back in the day, I think I would ask companies for sponsorships, but it was... And this is even before I started playing Brood War. Honestly, I should have asked for sponsorships when I had those few Pokemon videos do well. Well, all things considered. Now would just be me complaining about Pokemon and why I'll pirate their games forever. I'll still pay for them, but while I'll rip them and emulate them is what I mean. I don't know if I'll pay for Pokemon Home or Pokemon Bank. Dinkly! Alright, those would be fun. We just gotta find an opponent now. Anyway, yeah, and I didn't nearly have enough I guess, of an audience or big enough stream that I was always told to pound sand. I mean, it is our fourth one. We don't swear that much. I'd say we're pretty consistent as long as we have funding. We could stick a big ol' banner somewhere on the stream or on the map itself. How long have I been streaming for? It feels like 4 hours. Oh, hour and a half. Okay. No, I do. I do want to play Pokemon. I actually still think about it. I played Sun and Moon, and I never played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so I was even thinking about it. I don't know if it was even today or it might have been yesterday. Where I was like, what if we played that one? That'd be cool. Oh, Alpha Zero. That is the worst reason. That is the worst reason. It's like, oh, sick, I'm gonna get in this game. Ah, shit. I forgot to smoke. That... Don't you usually feel that coming on before? Maybe you don't. It's just nothing. It's like, I gotta go. Smoke. Yeah, got Zerg. That's really the truth behind it. Dude, if you wanted to play Pokemon for a charity stream to try to get people to sign up for Battle of the Beehive tomorrow, I would do it. Is it sad that it's a charity stream to get people to play? Oh, 1,400. Sometimes I just get disconnected too, but never like this. What? Well, then here's what we do. We hold our streams hostage and say we're not going to play StarCraft again until we get enough people to play Battle of the Beehive. And then stream just dies, and then we just foster a new audience, I guess. Playing Pokemon for eternity. It's like, I don't know, we had like $300 and people didn't want to play. Like, yes, we made mistakes, but I don't know. We're doing our best. What's up, 1,400? Wanting to kick another person? Dinkri, are you gonna watch? A gawk. Well, there has been from the audience. I feel like from us being excited about it, and from when, like, as soon as we're done, people pop into the stream and they instantly ask when the next one is. We have, like, what, 6 people donating for it? So for a 25-year-old game with a niche custom-made user map, I would say it's pretty damn awesome. It's just, I don't know, everyone's so damn sensitive. Like, I don't know, I hate to say it. Like, I know there's, like, a lot of ego that goes into this game, especially with how old it is, and there's, like, a lot of status that goes into it. I don't know, and that's not even true either. I actually do think that's part of it, but I really think it's timing. It's not like South Korea, unfortunately, where we're all just condensed. Like, if we were all just in Texas or all in Utah, I don't count California because California's just got like 1 billion people there. I mean, we could, but then anyway, it doesn't even really matter. Like, we could say California anywhere. It doesn't really matter. UK even. If we were all condensed in one spot and we just loved it, that's why South Korea is the perfect example for it. Then I think it would be easier because we've got people in Canada playing, we've got people on the East Coast and the West Coast and South America and Russia and South Korea. Germany was the first or second one to sign up with Rancor. So it's like, shit, some real sacrifices have to be made by everybody to play, and so it's just hard. Philippines, it's another one. Like, I think every person who's signed up so far has been from a different country. Anyway, so that's part of it. It's just a timing thing. I think that's a bigger part. And then I think part of it is just me not knowing what I'm doing and being too soft when I need to not be. Really quick on this. Not only did Alpha Zero get Terran against Protoss, so sorry friend, like you're just not getting the luck of the draw. He gets scouted almost instantly. So here comes the Zed lot. Oh, Zealot. Oh, he right-clicked it in, so that was nice. Got rid of some shields. Already almost lost, a Marine for it. Because he wasn't he wasn't paying attention. I'll finish the thought, but I don't really care. It's just funny. This dude wasn't paying attention, runs it past a Marine, still almost kills it, still has 100 health. Shield's coming back. Build a couple cannons. I don't think that's necessary. Maybe it is. He knows better than I do. If he had floated a barracks in, but just leave a probe down here or build a pylon. You don't need to build all these extra. Seems frivolous, but that's okay. Probably saving. Might be for Citadel? Got another gateway. I imagine he would get Dragoon range, right? That's what you want. Then you can just micro endlessly against Terran. Terran needs to get Stim pronto. And he just got what I'd imagine are medics. Wolf Micro hasn't been perfect so far, but just fine. I'm happy to see Terran. He might still die within 5 minutes, but the way Protoss is playing, I don't think he'll die within the next 5 minutes. Where is he going to spend his gas? He's got 270. He probably is going to get range now that he's got 200. And he just... Oh, he did get the Citadel. Citadel of Badoon. Okay, medics, Marines. I imagine that's Stim. I don't know why you'd want to get range. These are just a little too late. These cannons are going to finish. And where's the Robo Bay? This is interesting that he didn't go Nexus first, because I remember Dizzy saying last night Protoss will just generally go Nexus first. But I think maybe because he was next to Terran, he even panicked himself a little bit, where he's like, oh shit, I'm next to Terran. Maybe I don't go... They got to work on my language for that Microsoft sponsorship. He goes, oh darn it. There is there's a Terran next to me. If I go Nexus first, I might not have the money to build cannons and zealots and all the things that you need to hold. So he builds cannons, he builds zealots. He's not building probes out of his 2 Nexus, but he's got them. That's what's important. Should get a Templar archive soon. Getting a 2nd gas, 3rd gas, 4th gas. Now he's building probes like that. Let's see. I think this dude is just too nervous to go up against Dakery. He needed a smoke. He's got an eBay. I think it would be good if he put a turret here and a turret here. He's got an SCV for it, so may as well. Do you think it's worth it for him to try to break out so he doesn't get cannoned in? Which I'm surprised Protoss didn't cannon him in. He's got cannons here. Just put cannons here, put cannons here, put cannons here, and then put cannons here. I mean, you're already halfway there because you've got your base right here. You got cannons. You could have cannons right here. I get if he didn't put them right here, per se. because Terran should be going for mech relatively soon. But before he does, he's gonna shoot that shit down. Oh, looks like I am doing the wrong map again, right? I don't think you can... Are these thick enough that you can land siege tanks? They look like they are. So, you know, a lot of... Oh, he's gonna... Don't want to let that get hurt. So, 2 robos, and then he's got the support bay, the robotics. There's his Templar archive. This is it's kind of messy. Another example of Protoss being kind of scared. It's like, Protoss, you're the aggressor. Fucking kill him. Just send your... I mean... Just send your zealots in and get the kills. Get the storms, get the DTs, get the cannons, get the reaver drops, get the carriers. It's got a couple nexus. Build your probes. Either go more gateways, or he's just gonna get reavers and stuff anyway. Like, slow Terran down though. If you just let Terran go to your base, why would you let Terran just walk up to your base? Terran, like, if Terran is playing scared, which he kind of is, that's understandable. Which, Marines being like this is something that I do, and then all the Protoss has to do is just fly at the bottom. It's like, ha ha ha. Like, if you are watching, and you've got vision right here, you can stim and kill it, but you guys saw my game the other night. That really worked. Turrets are up. I'd move this over just a little bit, because I'm neurotic like that, where leave that little bits of shadow. I mean, he can see, right? He can see if there's a shuttle, but I mean, if Protoss was really, really careful, hit it against their gas, went down, could storm it. There's Marines waiting, so ideally they wouldn't, and that's one thing that Terran really is looking for. Oh. I think the drops are a little late. 8.5 minutes. I guess he did kind of go for pressure and cannon pressure. See, look, Terran is dropping before Protoss is. He's taking a real wide berth. Already getting rid of his gateways, so he's only going to be producing off of 2 factories. If Protoss even just stormed the Marines or hit them with Reavers and broke this army down a little bit by little bit, he only has 2 production buildings. Like, shit, dude. Perfect timing, by the way. Oh, DTs. Oh, and they can reach. Blap, blap. Kill the Marines! If only there was a storm in there. Again, he's only producing off of 2. Storm that shit. Stuff. Storm these soldiers. That's what I said before. Soldiers. That was another S word. I don't know. He can't make a whole lot. So trade out, even if it's a little inefficient. Dude, he's got turrets behind it. When you have this many tanks and turrets, I really don't know how you break it. I think you get some Stargates and you get some Corsairs to tank the shots from the turrets, and you come in with shuttles with Zealots and Dark Templars. I think that's what he's going to have to do. Terran's building more and more dropships. He didn't really lose any of his bio. I don't count 2 Marines versus 2 DTs as losing your bio. I think that's actually an excellent trade. So he can drop his bio with his tanks now. Oh, that guy's not going to unload. Siege! Siege and unload, siege and unload, siege and unload. What are you looking at? Why would you send a drop and then look away? That's something I would do. You don't want to do that. Oh my gosh. I guess it's fine. I guess we're fine. Protoss only has 70 supply? That seems a little weird. I think you should have a little bit more than that. I don't like this. I don't like that at all. What is he gonna build? He's Stargate, man. That's all he can afford to build is Stargates. There's... What? Dude, he needs to deal with a task at hand. He's just lucky that Terran's taking his time and isn't coming in to just drop on his base. He could drop right here, kill all those cannons, and then kill that. So I think he should have only built maybe 4 Stargates at the max. He needed units. He needs probes. Then again, this isn't just because of like my hatred for Protoss. Oh no, that Reaver is just gonna... Like to me, this is me objectively commentating on, like, if I sound critical, it's for Protoss to live. Like, my thoughts on what Protoss should be doing to live. Like, don't get me wrong, I actually don't know if I'd be dead against this guy. I would actually, I'm gonna change that to I would be dead. I would attack a lot more though. I'd still die, because look, he's gonna siege here. I was gonna say if he didn't even need to, because he can tank these, and there goes one half your probes, there goes the other half your probes. So much for your, these maybe are scouts. I have a hard time believing he built 6 carriers. Maybe he did, but those 6 carriers, those 6 scouts, what was it going to be at the cost of? It was going to be at the cost of his main nexus. Okay, GG. So, you know, I will be a little bit nicer, especially on Saturday, because I'll just be so excited for everybody who signed up and played. So this is just me being tired and talking, because again, I would have lost too. Maybe that's why I feel okay just speaking my mind on the matter. There's just some iffy decisions being made, I think. Dizzy, if you wanted to get on Discord, we can get on Discord. Oh, I was just being a smartass because he's... Oh. I was being a smartass because he's Protoss. I didn't expect him to actually spend all that much on cannons around that dude's base. So building forge. Oh, okay. Building double forge, second pylon. Okay. Who is a AGOC? Sorry, Dankry. I wasn't sure if you were like booted. I didn't know what was going on. That's my bad. Well, I hope we can watch one more, and I will be more of an objective observer. I was being a little harsh on Protoss because it was just kind of weird. I think I just mean in general. Like, when I say that a Terran is scared, it is just that. It's wasteful for Terran to... It's wasteful for Terran to attack out. And he did, until he walked into a bunch of cannons. So, like, he didn't lose anything to the cannons. We might not be able to get another game. Yeah, anyway, so I am projecting a little bit because when I played Terran, if I were to play a 1v1, I would probably just play scared, especially going up against a Protoss, because there is just so much they can do. The one thing I guess I will say that I think Protoss could have done, it didn't end up mattering because they were so close, but I do think that like 3 cannons at the entrance really isn't that bad of an idea. And you want to build pylons and stuff around the outside anyway to keep track of Terran. Again, it didn't matter because Terran just dropped here and then dropped straight into the main, so it was fine how it all shuffled out. Yeah. Yeah, I think my perspective from Terran is they are either going to try to bust the front or they're going to go for mass drops. And you just need to live till you have enough bio so that you can get into mech. And then once you've done both of those things, you can start moving. And he didn't lose any of his bio. He got his mech up onto that ledge. And so he didn't even, I don't even think he's a fully transitioned mech player at that point. Like, he hadn't fully transitioned into mech. It worked. Honestly, he even left his bio in little patches. Probably could have taken those with him and dropped with it, but what he did was perfect, because if there was a counter drop, he was prepared, and he was pushing up against Protoss. Protoss with the freaking 10 Stargates is funny. Yeah, and it was still cool that the Protoss joined and that he played. As critical as I was being. Yeah, I might need to just call it. How many of us are there hanging out on the old late night stream? Hey, that's pretty good, I think. Thanks, everybody. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just see if there is a 1v1 game. I'll join it. I'll see if I can obs. Tisk, tisk, tisk. More 3v3. I gotta go to bed. I'm so freaking tired. I wonder how many players are even on at the moment. See, it feels pretty dead. Dude, I wish I didn't. If I were to have a superpower, I think it would be to never have to sleep. I think invisibility would be cool. Super speed would be super cool. I guess I won't join his game. He obviously didn't want someone to freaking obs. He remade for a reason. Alright, is there somebody on that we all like? I mean, it's 12:30 anyway. I'm gonna be home with my kid tomorrow. Forgot that I had hosted Blander Strudel, so this picture was left up on the tab that I usually leave for Brood War. I wanted to watch another one, and I would have been nice. I need to be nicer, so I would have been nice. Nice, but... Oh, Dankry is on! Yeah! Now, if you guys want to see fastest 3's, this is where we go. Sick. I mean, I could try. I'll refresh one more time. QWERTY is still looking for a game. Yeah! Let's freaking watch Dankry! I think we found him at the same time. Dankry! I know I am an hour behind, so it's 1:30 for you, and I probably won't even, I'll probably still stay up that late. Thanks everybody for hanging out and humoring me while I try to practice a little bit, even if it's just getting my feet wet. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. There's freaking cables all over the place. What's happening? What's happening to me? I just